from one spiritual leader to the next. He is the world's spiritual master, Swami Sri Vivekananda. Let's hear all about this Guru from our Guru of Anokhe Rang, Dr. Krishan Chhabra. Dr. Chhabra is well read and, needless to say, well versed. And of course, he's an excellent presenter right here on global television networks. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Dr. Krishan Chhabra and welcome to Anokhe Rang. As I look back, it has been more than 2 years since the start of the Anokhe Rang segment. My goal has been to present segments that are interesting, different and even unique, Anokhe Rang, that can make you smile or make you think, thus provide some enrichment to your busy life. With that in mind, the nature and scope of my segments in Hindi as well as in English has been broad: humor, parody, sentiment, knowledge and yes, the culture, especially for the benefit of the young generation. And the positive and encouraging feedback from you, the viewers, has been simply tremendous. It makes me honored, humbled and keeps me motivated, and I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you. Based on your feedback, I have uploaded all of my segments on YouTube. Simply type in my name, Dr. Krishan Chhabra, and you can enjoy any segment. And I will continue to upload the new segments after they air on the TV. And now, as you can guess from the sketch on my side that has been drawn by Nina Chhabra, today's topic is Swami Vivekananda, the Charismatic Spiritual Master. I have written a poem to summarize Swami Vivekananda's life and history, and here it is. Born on the 12th of January in 1863, Narendranath Datta was the given name. No one could have ever imagined that he will grow to be a person of unprecedented fame. Exceptionally smart and an intelligent boy, in music and studies he did excel. He graduated from Calcutta University and acquired an immense knowledge no one could tell. Western philosophy and history, yoga and meditation he mastered inside out. But at the age of 18, he had a spiritual crisis. About the existence of God, he had some doubt. One day, he met Sri Ramakrishna and asked, "Sir, have you seen God?" "Yes, and very closely, my son," said the great master with a big nod. Thus began the Guru-disciple relationship, with the young Narendra moving fast on the spiritual path, and he was only 21 years of age when his father breathed his last. Suddenly, the burden of supporting his family became a daunting task to undertake, and then his master's sickness and cancer shook him like a massive earthquake. He, with other disciples, nursed and cared the master with devotion that is rare and hard to find. The master instilled the spirit of renunciation and brotherly love, and one day departed to heaven, leaving everyone behind. Young Narendra founded a new monastic brotherhood, and at the age of 24, the vows of sannyasa he did take. He then became Swami Vivekananda, and an enormous responsibility he was going to undertake. He traveled all over India. The poverty of masses was hard to behold, and that's when the need to uplift their life and moral strength in Swamiji's mind started to unfold. And then he heard about the World's Parliament of Religions to be held in Chicago in 1893, as if it was a divine calling to spread his master's message, and thus began his journey on the sea. In Chicago, at the young age of 30, his speeches had everyone spellbound. Religious consciousness, clarity of Hinduism, uplifting the downtrodden, the noble ideas were abound. He became very famous as an orator by divine right and a messenger of the Indian wisdom to the Western world to everyone's delight. He toured the USA and London more than 3 years in time, spreading his words, master's message of Vedanta, powerful, divine and sublime. Back to India at the age of 34, he started delivering series of lectures all over the land. It created quite a stir in the country and inspired the people in a way they all could understand. He founded Ramakrishna Mission, social services, practical Vedanta and a lot in mind, spreading wisdom and noble ideas all around, one at a time. He then founded Ramakrishna Mutt in Belur, modeled after a monastic lifestyle with no consideration of race, caste or creed, and open to rank and file. At the age of 36, he went to the West for a second time, mostly lecturing in West Coast in USA for more than a year this time. Back to India at the Belur Mutt, the pace of lecturing and inspiring people gained more speed, and that took a toll on his health, but Swamiji was in no mood to heed. On the 4th of July in 1902, when he was only 39, he took the Mahasamadhi and quietly became one with the divine. What an amazing and inspiring story. Swamiji's life and messages have inspired and influenced many people across the globe, and some of them became his devoted disciples and friends. There are numerous books written about Swami Vivekananda by authors from the East, notably by the Advaita Ashram, as well as from the West. And I would like to show you some examples. This is Vivekananda Sahit by Advaita Ashram. This 400-page book is one of the 10 volumes in Hindi on Swami Vivekananda's lectures, interviews, and letters. Here is the book in English titled Selections from the Complete Works of Swami Vivekananda by Advaita Ashram. This 570-page book contains selections from the original 8 volumes of the complete works of Swami Vivekananda. And here is another book in English titled Letters of Swami Vivekananda, also by Advaita Ashram. This 460-page book contains a selection of 229 letters addressed to numerous persons listed at the end of the book. And this is a 50-page booklet containing Swamiji's passionate and mesmerizing addresses about Vedanta and Hinduism at the World's Parliament of Religion held in Chicago in 1893. And now, thanks to my friend Mr. Subhash Vora, I am very excited and honored to share a big surprise with all of you. Well, you are going to listen to the rare and live voice of Swami Vivekananda, his response to welcome in Chicago in 1893.
Distinguished delegates to the World's Parliament of Religions, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the afternoon session of the opening day today, the 11th of September, 1893. We now introduce you to Swami Vivekananda from India and request him to address us. Swami Vivekananda.
Sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the Mother of Religions, and I thank you in the name of the millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. My thanks also to some of the speakers on this platform who, referring to the delegates from the Orient, have told you that these men from far-off nations may well claim the honor of bearing to different lands the idea of toleration. I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. I am proud to tell you that we have gathered in our bosom the purest remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered to pieces by Roman tyranny. I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation. I will quote to you, brethren, a few lines from a hymn which I remember to have repeated from my earliest boyhood, which is every day repeated by millions of human beings. As the different streams, having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea, so, O Lord, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. The present convention, which is one of the most august assemblies ever held, is in itself a vindication, a declaration to the world of the wonderful doctrine preached in the Gita. Whosoever comes to me, through whatsoever form, I reach him. All men are struggling through paths which in the end lead to me. Sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant, fanaticism, have long possessed this beautiful earth. They have filled the earth with violence, drenched it often and often with human blood, destroyed civilization, and sent whole nations to despair. Had it not been for these horrible demons, human society would be far more advanced than it is now. But their time is come, and I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions with the sword or with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons wending their way to the same goal.
Wow, what a deep and powerful voice, amazing knowledge, and an eloquent presentation more than 123 years ago. And thanks to Graham Bell, who invented voice recording system only 7 years earlier in 1886. And now, as we know, Swami Vivekananda is renowned for many profound thoughts and inspirational teachings, so I would like to share some of them. On goal, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. On service, they alone serve who live for others, the rest are more dead than alive. On atheist, he is an atheist who does not believe in himself or herself. On soul, never think there is anything impossible for the soul. It is the greatest hearsay to think so. If there is any sin, this is the only sin to say that you are weak. On success, purity, patience, and perseverance are the three essentials to success, and above all, love. On thought, whatever you think, that you will be. If you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be. On education, we want the education by which the character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's feet. On strength, strength is that we want so much in life. For what we call sin and sorrow have all one cause, and that is our weakness. With weakness comes ignorance, and with ignorance comes misery. On religion, religion is the manifestation of divinity already in man. On worship, this is the gist of all worship, to be pure and to do good to others. On faith, if you have faith in all of the 330 million of your mythological gods and still have no faith in yourself, there is no salvation for you. Have faith in yourself and stand up on that faith and be strong. That is what we need. On life, get up and set your shoulder to the wheel. How long is this life for? As you have come into this world, leave some mark behind. Otherwise, where is the difference between you and trees and stones? They too come into existence, decay, and die. On world unity, lay down your comfort, your pleasures, your names, fame, or position, nay, even your lives, and make a bridge of human chains over which millions will cross this ocean of life. Bring all forces of good together. On love, it's love and love alone that I preach, and I base my teachings on the great Vedantic truth of the sameness and omnipresence of the soul of universe. What a magnificent range of inspirational gems of wisdom. And finally, I would like to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a very happy New Year. Namaskar.